Hey y'all, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Rebel welcomes you as well. He is checking out the street. Right now it's walking time and all the neighbors are out walking their dogs. He just runs from window to window barking at people. Anywho, my name is Erica and on this channel I love to do meal planning, grocery shopping, big batch food items, some recipes here and there, and just share in general what my family eats, what we love to enjoy in our house. And today I stopped by Kroger on my way home from the office and I had intended to go just for one item. I was going for sour cream. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of sour cream. That's my favorite condiment and we're gonna have nachos tonight, so I thought I need some more sour cream. I didn't go to the grocery store last weekend. We were kind of busy with having a wedding for one of our friends, and so we had company because the wedding was in town and some out-of-town guests stayed at our house. So I didn't go to the grocery store. Kind of just been like riding this like freezer food items right now, and I just stopped in to grab this to do some venison nachos tonight, kind of like nacho stack ups, I guess. So I picked up some taco seasoning as well. But then I started going by the clearance items and I found a ton of good deals. I was texting my husband and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm finding all these good deals. In total, I spent $70.64 at Kroger for sour cream. I'm gonna show you guys what I got, but if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like getting discount and clearance items like I do, and we will jump into the food now. There he is. The dog of the hour. Okay, so I have all the food laid out and it's definitely like not a lot. But for $70, this is definitely gonna give me a big stock up in the freezer. I'm gonna start over here with the produce items. Like I said, I was just grabbing sour cream, but then I picked up a few other items to kind of round out some meals that I had planned out of the freezer. So I grabbed some mushrooms, and in a couple days I'm gonna use some of these ground beef patties that I got on sale previously, and I'm gonna use them and do like a hamburger steak. So I'm gonna get some mushrooms for that. I grabbed just this barbecue ranch salad. It was $1.99. These are normally like $4 at all your stores, so check the expiration date. Normally when they put them marked down, they expire right away. This one expires tomorrow because today is the 26th, but sometimes these salads still have like a lot of life left in them. So I always just flip over the back, check it, see if there's any like wet spots or anything. Everything looks good. We'll probably eat this tomorrow. I grabbed some zucchini. That's my favorite vegetable, so super easy. I grabbed an extra Roma tomato. I know we only had one for nachos, and I was like, well, I'm here. I'll just grab another one. Picked up some sweet onions. These were on sale, actually, for 67 cents, which is the same price as the yellow onions. Sweet onions are normally more expensive, but they are my preference. I grabbed a couple avocados. I knew we didn't have any, and I thought I could put these on top of the nachos as well. I tried to get the firmest ones I could get, and there was not very many options. So hopefully these are ripe when we open them up. Here's the sour cream, what prompted this whole trip. I got some milk. We needed some milk. We probably could have lasted until Monday, but I thought I'll just grab it while I'm here, and then I can worry about making next week's meal plan at another time. I won't have to worry about like running to the store this weekend. I picked up some taco seasoning. This is another just thing that I didn't know if I had any of my homemade taco seasoning. And at that point in the store, I'd already spent like 30 minutes there, and I was like, gosh, I was only supposed to be in here for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna grab this in case I get home and I don't have homemade seasoning, so I won't have to make it. 37 cents for this, which I thought was not bad. I'll probably add a little bit of extra like cayenne or something to this just to make it a little spicy. We like our tacos a little bit on the spicy side. Some more dairy items that I picked up. I got this ricotta. It's whole milk ricotta. I haven't seen this brand before or used it, Murray's, but it was $1.99. They didn't have the original price on here. I feel like this is a good deal. I always when I'm buying these things, flip them over and check the date. This one says May 2nd, so I just picked up 2. They had like 10 of them there. And I was like, I know like I can probably in April make 2 dishes that have ricotta in it perfectly fine. I'll just put those in the fridge. I don't know how it works to freeze these. I need to figure that out and probably get a bigger freezer, because I'm gonna do that because it's pretty full right now. I picked up one of these cheese balls. These things are so much fun. I used to make these a lot as a kid, like for Thanksgiving or like any type of event. My mom would be like, all right, let's bring something. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a cheese ball. And I love to do that. So it's got like sharp cheddar cheese and almonds on the outside. Sometimes there's like natural smoke flavor in here, like Worcestershire sauce or something. Really good, just like a fun little snack you can put out, especially with like baseball seasoning coming up soon, and hopefully, you know, everybody can get their vaccines. Then we'll be probably having some more guests over, and this is an easy appetizer. Just throw out there some crackers. I checked the date. It's good through like June 2nd. So I will just keep this in the fridge. These items I will keep in the fridge towards the back because they're close to expiring. I like to make sure that they stay very, very cold. So in the back of the fridge where there's less of a draft, I will keep them back there until I need them. Another item I picked up, this is some feta dill Greek yogurt dressing. I have never tried this before. They had this one, and then they had just like a ranch one, but I think this one would probably be better because it's a little bit different. You maybe couldn't taste the Greek yogurt. I feel like if I'm like, oh, here's ranch dressing, and Adam's like, this is not ranch dressing. But with this one, I'm like, this is feta dill dressing. So this was 99 cents. I did not see a regular price for this, but the dressings that are refrigerated in the refrigerated section, they're normally like $3 to $4 to $5 each. So I have a feeling it was somewhere around there. And I thought for $1, we can have another dressing in there and try it. I picked up some items in the clearance section in the middle of the store. So this one was not, so I'll talk about this one first. Just the Kosher Baby Dills. This is my sister's favorite brand, and I've actually like grown to love them too. We'll just like pop open the jar and grab a pickle whenever you're feeling hungry. And I don't know, it just feels like you've eaten something. So we love to keep these in the refrigerator, and so since I munch on hers, I always try to replace it for her, make sure that we're both buying them evenly. So when I got to the center section where they keep all of the well, they're perishable obviously because they're expiring, but non-refrigerated clearance items, I was like, oh God, there's a lot here. I got really excited. I had to like not buy everything, calm down a second. Sometimes you go and there's absolutely nothing. It's just like nothing that you need. Sometimes you're like, I could use all of this. That's how I felt today. And my Kroger, this is actually the Kroger on the way home from work. So it's not the Kroger I normally go to. But in my Kroger, this sort of like food section with like the pantry items, I would say, for clearance is normally in the center aisle next to the greeting cards or one aisle over from there. So if you're looking for this section in your Kroger, go there. So manicotti. I picked up the manicotti before I grabbed the ricotta because I didn't get over there earlier. So I got this manicotti, and I love to make stuffed manicotti, and it looks similar to how it looks on the box. You just put ricotta cheese, maybe some meat in there, a mixture with an egg maybe. You can add other mozzarella, anything you want, spinach, any other vegetable. Stuff it in here, cover it with some sauce, put it in the oven. It's just as good as lasagna, but a little bit easier and more fun to make, I think. So these manicotti I got 3 containers of them. They were $1.29 each, but then originally they were $2.49. So basically half price, just a little bit over not being half price. But yeah, I was super excited. I don't know where I'm going to put it because I honestly don't have a very large pantry. But for this price, it was such a great deal because whenever you do go buy it and you're going to make manicotti, it's like, oh, geez, $2.50 because it's a fun shaped pasta. So I just went ahead and grabbed 3 bunches. I thought that's such a great deal for this pasta. And what I like about manicotti, and especially Berea and this brand, is that they do them individually. I don't know if you can tell inside of here, but they do it individually so they don't like touch each other. They're all in their own little space. And so it's less likely that there's a lot of them broken in here. I did look at the boxes and make sure that nothing was crazy. A couple of the corners were smashed on some of the other boxes, so I left those and grabbed the good boxes. And then I checked the date. These don't expire until September 2023. So these will last for a while. I just have to find somewhere to store them. And I have the ricotta now, so I'll probably have a manicotti next month for some of our meals. Okay, I grabbed some sauces. Well, I thought this was a sauce at first. It's rose, but it is not the marinara. It's a slow simmered soup, tomato basil. So that sounds really good. I love a tomato basil or a tomato bisque soup. I shook it up, make sure to look good, check the date. It expires in 2022 as well. It says $1.79. It was originally $3.49. So basically, again, we're looking at half price items here. So pretty awesome. The whole jar has 180 calories in it, which is not a lot for a lunch, like a lunch, but I will probably like top this with some cheese, maybe take a sandwich with it. I might do this at dinner as like a small side for me and Adam instead. But this I thought would be something fun and different and an easy like lunch for me to take. I picked up this butter chicken sauce. Never tried this before, but I've heard about people making butter chicken and that it's really delicious. So I thought I would try it, and I'll try it first with this, you know, this sort of sauce in a jar. And then if I like it, maybe I'll try to tackle making it myself. And this is $1.69 for this one, and it was originally $3.29. So again, almost half price there. We're looking at like great deals for this stuff. So there's some stovetop instructions here, so I'll have to like peel this back. One thing I don't like about when Kroger does this is they like not always, but sometimes they just put this over like the important stuff that you need to know. Like, why didn't they just put that like right here instead of over here? I mean, I know it has to cover the barcode, I guess, but sometimes they actually cover up the expiration date and I have to take it off, and that's annoying. More pasta items. I picked up this gnocchi. This stuff expires this year in September. I have never tried this. It says 85% potato. I love the Trader Joe's gnocchi that's in the freezer, and Adam and I will just experiment with all different stuff for those, but I have not tried this one. So I'm definitely gonna like follow the instructions and like see if I can figure out like a great way to make it. On the back, it has a recipe for potato gnocchi of sage butter. That sounds really good. So I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. I've thought about making my own gnocchi before, so maybe this would be a good like teaser of like if it's, you know, actually something I would enjoy eating from fresh. I think the frozen stuff is probably a little bit different. This was $1.39, originally $2.69. So I feel like this is on sale because it's like a damaged package. Like that's it. You know, it's a damaged package. Maybe they only had one left on the shelf and it wasn't selling very well, so they threw it in the clearance section. I'll take it. I got this fun Jello Play Dirt Dessert Kit. I thought it looked so cute. Basically, it's a little kit that comes with, it says the pudding mix. It has gummy creatures and chocolate cookie dirt crumbs. So kind of like the pudding, the dirt crumbs, and the gummies. And it's, you only have to add milk. There's no cups in it. That's fine. I'm sure I have something around the house for this. But I thought it just looked like a really fun activity to do when my nephews come over. So that's why I picked it up, and I'll just keep it in the pantry. Something about this. Sometimes when they put things on clearance, they just like grab the whole bunch and they put the same price on them. Well, this one expires in October. So October 2021, I know my nephews are gonna come over before then, and we will be able to do this dirt kit together. And it'll be fun for them. I'm sure Corbett, my nephew, will find it in the pantry and be like, oh, Auntie, I wanna make this. And I'll be like, oh, of course we can make that. That's what I got it for, buddy. But the rest of them that were up there, they had like 4 other boxes, expired in May. And I don't know when my nephews are coming again over to hang out. So I picked up the October one, and the May ones can stay for somebody who maybe has kids and they wanna make it today. This was a steal, and honestly, I think it was like an accident. Oh, and it looks like no, I didn't lose one. There it is. I think it was an accident. Yeah, I think it was a big accident that somebody did, and I may have to go back to get more. So it says 59 cents. 59 cents. If you look closer at the label too, it says was $16. Larabar's 16 count. The whole thing, 59 cents. And the guy kind of looked funny at it, and he rang it up, but they're not like marked individually. And if he said like, oh, they're 59 cents each, I would have been like, cool, I'll take them anyways, because these are like over $1 at the grocery store normally. They're peanut butter cookie. Adam loves peanut butter. I know he's gonna love this kind. These are not Whole30 approved though, this kind, because they're peanut butter. But we're not doing Whole30 right now. So these are just a fun little fruit and nut bar for Adam to have for a snack. These are great to go camping with, or like if you're gonna do like a trail hike or a ride or something like that. These are great for that. And 59 cents. They had like 8 other boxes. I'm not going to tell you where my Kroger is because I'm probably going to go back. I'm just kidding. It's on Memorial Drive in Houston if you guys want to go get some for yourself. But I might have to go back. I'll see what Adam thinks after he eats one. If he's like, oh my gosh, yeah, these are like my favorite. I think they are. If they are, I will go back and get more. But I was like beside myself. I was like, no way they're going to give me all 16 of these for 59 cents. Again, same as with the pudding. This happened here. Turned it to the side and there was a Best By date. This is August of this year. Some of the other ones had actually already expired. They were 2020. And then some of them said like June or something of this year. I know by August, Adam can eat 16 Larabars. So if I go back, I'll check and get the one, see if there's any others that actually expire later on this year. It was open like this, so I just kind of looked for the box that looked the most filled and then just counted down to make sure there's 4 in a row to make sure I was getting all 16. If I wasn't, I'd probably snag another one that had the same date on it. But yeah, this is just crazy. Absolutely insane that happened. But love it. Love that for me and for Adam. The next thing that I got out of the pantry section were these ranch waters. So this is like an alcoholic drink. If you haven't had these before, I think it's more like a Texas thing. I don't know. But ranch water typically is Topo Chico or like a sparkling mineral water, tequila, and lime. This is a canned version. In order to do this, it's kind of like a malt beverage. So this is the original. This is made of agave and natural lime juice. And on the ingredients on the side, it basically says carbonated water, alcohol from sugar, which is like, it could be like wine liqueur sort of thing. These, I had them once actually when we were at the river one time. My friend Derek had them and I had one of his that he had and I thought they were pretty good. They're less sweet than like a Trulia or a White Claw. And I like that about it because I don't really like those. I don't like the sweetness of those. So alcohol from sugar, key lime juice, natural flavor, citric acid, agave, nectar, salt. Like that's pretty basic and clean ingredients for a hard seltzer. This is the original one. The prickly pear one, same calories, 80 calories on this, which isn't bad at all. The difference here in the ingredients just looks like there's some prickly pear juice concentrate, which sounds delicious. These were all 50 cents and they're not marked. They were probably like a 12 pack or a 6 pack, but I feel like I remember these being like the price of a Trulia, like kind of more expensive. So any beers, canned beverages, alcoholic beverages, like $1 per can is kind of like the going rate. So 50 cents, perfect, half price. So some of them are a little dinged up though. I mean, what happened is these probably like fell out of the container and were on the floor rolling around. I don't care. I'll wipe the lid down before we drink it anyways. So I got 3 hard seltzers, prickly pear, 1 original, and then this is the spicy one. So it says it has jalapeno flavors in it. And so when you turn over and look at the ingredients, it doesn't actually say anything on here about any jalapeno. So that's interesting. It basically, I don't know if it's gonna come up or not. All right, you guys are gonna have to trust me on that one. It's not focusing. It doesn't say anything about that, and I think that's probably like just jalapeno essence or something. I don't know. Okay, this is where I got like doubly excited when I got to the meat section. I feel like this never happens to me at my Kroger. I never get there and like all the good stuff has just been marked down. It was amazing. First, I walked by. I saw this pork. This is a pork loin and it's got some instructions on how you can cook it. It's already like tied off here. I will probably do this just like it shows here, like do some pulled pork, maybe in a sandwich, maybe on a baked potato, I don't know. But the total price before was $8.37 and $4.20 is how much it cost. The sell by date is tomorrow, so this bad boy is like going in the freezer like immediately. And because it's smaller and the packaging still looks like it's pretty solid, like it doesn't look like there's any leaks on it or anything, I'm gonna put it in straight as is, and I'll just make sure that I cook this soon. If I was going to keep it for a while, I might put a different package on it, because this saran wrap, or whatever you wanna call it, is not very thick, and I don't wouldn't wanna run the risk of it getting punctured in my deep freezer. But since I know I have this, I'm gonna put it on my list to cook it soon. We have it there. More pork. I got some fresh natural pork, is kind of what they're calling it, fresh natural pork. This does look a little bit more pink than some of the other pork, so I liked that. That is an indicator of the fact that it was probably not mass produced and grown rapidly and fast, the pig that is. $1.80, $1.82, $1.76. Basically, these are all right about a pound. You know, they fluctuate a little bit above, a little bit below. That's how the price is a little bit different. Again, these say sell by on the 27th, which is 2 days from now. And they were $3.52, so we're getting this for half price. Awesome, I'll take that anytime. And I just used all of my ground pork to make meatballs the other day. I had bought 2 big containers last time. I made a huge thing of meatballs. I think there's a little bit left in the fridge right now, some marinara, but this is all, like, that's what I'll do with this. I'll make that, or I do a good meatloaf with half pork, half beef. Love to do that. I do not do a ketchup-based meatball. I do like I think it's like a Hoosier State meatloaf, not meatball, meatloaf. So it has bell peppers, onions, and a brown gravy on top. It's really good. Then I ran into these Irish garlic sausage. Johnsonville, it says here in the price, this doesn't always say this, but it does say here that it was $4.99 and I got it for $1.99, so more than half off. These are so great. We have people over on the weekends so frequently in the summer, just to go to the pool, to hang out, watch, you know, whatever sport is on, the Astros, you know. We're always having people over. Last year it was, you know, a little depressing, but I think this year it's going to be a little bit more normal. These are the perfect item to keep in your freezer. You can just literally put them on the grill and get out some tortillas and keep some sauerkraut in the fridge or in the pantry, get out some mustard, cheese, whatever you want on top of it. Boom, there's a meal. So I love to keep these frozen. I have 2 more packages of the H-E-B brand, so I haven't tried these before, of just the bratwurst. So these I would probably do like a bratwurst, where I would put them first into the, I see it says you can do it in the stovetop. We do it first on the stovetop to boil it, and then we put it on the grill to get it a little like charred. So that's how I like to do those. And so this will be perfect. And people always make fun of me. Comment down below and tell me this. Do you eat your bratwurst with like a hot dog bun, or do you eat it with a tortilla? I've been eating it with a tortilla my whole life. My husband looks at me like I'm crazy. He had no clue what that was. I think it's because I'm from Texas and we do lots of tortillas down here, but I don't do hot dog buns. We just do tortillas. So let me know if you do the same thing with yours. We just call it like a brat roll up or whatever, you know, like, or you can do a sausage roll up the same way. Perfect game day item to have in your freezer. People are like, hey, we're going to come over and watch the game. Pull them out. That's it. That's all I do. I just always have those. Okay, some beef items. I got this ground beef, $1.99 a pound. That's crazy for here. Normally I pay $6 a pound for the organic grass-fed. I don't think this is grass-fed though. It says no antibiotics, no added hormones. It says it's vegetarian fed. So that probably doesn't mean that it's grass-fed, because, you know, it could be corn-fed. But it says natural ground beef. There's an asterisk there. It says contains no artificial ingredients, minimally processed. Who really knows? But for $2, and like it doesn't look bad, like I'll take it. I'll take it today. $2 each. That's fine with me. I'll probably do this with this and make a meatloaf. Okay. This, I just picked this up. If you guys haven't heard me talk about it before, Nolan Ryan Texas beef. They sell it at Kroger, I think Kroger only. And so I always go there to get my ribeyes if they have them and if they look good. But when I see anything else Texas beef and it looks good, I pick it up. So this is a chuck roast. It's a Nolan Ryan beef chuck roast. I think it's a tip. Chuck roast tip is what I think that means. They have like such like what is that? CKRSTTP BLD? Who knows? But it was $9.81 Instead, it's gonna be $3.26, and I will figure out what to do with this. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll slice it thin and do a stir fry. Who knows what I'll do. But love this. When I see the Nolan Ryan beef, I always get it. More beef that I got from Nolan Ryan is some ribeyes. These are always so expensive when you go, but to find them reduced like this is really rare. So this one would have been at $11.61 and I got it for $5.81. So half price, perfect. Same thing here, $11.47, $5.74. And these are just boneless ribeyes. And these don't look that bad. This is a little bit more of a fat cap here, or fat piece here, than I would have really wanted if I was picking this out to pay $11 for it. But when I'm paying $6, I'm not gonna be picking. I'm not picky. This is a dinner. That's a nice steak dinner for me and Adam. We will both eat one and like have a bunch of vegetables with it, and like that'll be a perfect Friday night grilling dinner for us. So overall, super happy with the $70 I paid for these groceries. I have a lot of little options of things that I can make. So if you have not checked out your Kroger to do some clearance and discount shopping, you should definitely do that. And comment down below and tell me your best find. What was your best ever discounted grocery find? Or if you don't discount shop, that's cool too. I love to do it and I love to save and have a good deal. Adam texted me earlier and he was like, you're like a kid in a candy store. And I'm like, I know, isn't it great? I got a great deal on Larabar's. So I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos just like this. Thanks so much.